Grant Hotels, please?
Yes, it's on the coast road, just about 2 miles around that bend.
2 miles?
Checked out at 6 o'clock this morning and ordered a taxi to go to the station. He came down, red-faced at 8, and asked for the booking to be changed for a single room.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a Mr. Howard.
Ah, you're the new waitress. Wally. Wally, the new girl's here. She'll be sharing with Mavis. Wally will take you up to your room.
I'm not the day porter, I'm the night porter. Only come down for me dinner. Up there.
Wonderful.
Where's Mavis?
I'm sorry, I don't know.
You the new girl?
Yes?
Student?
Yes.
Great.
Excuse me, do you have a need?
No midget jokes, all right. No dwarf cracks. Some of us don't find them funny, right?
Needle and cotton. Excuse me.
I think you're in the wrong room.
I'm sorry. I was looking for somebody I could borrow a needle and cotton from.
Oh, my head aches. My face aches. Cup of tea, mate? In a minute.
You the new girl?
Yes.
Student?
Yes.
Christ. Oh, my head.
What's your name, kid?
Annie.
Welcome to the pit, Annie. Want a cup of tea? Doreen, Paula, Annie.
Oh, hello, love.
Oh, my God, it's the Wicked Witch of the West. Where'd you park your broomstick? She's students. Yeah.
Take no notice of Paula, love. It's not been one of her better days. Grab a seat.
Owl been wrapping one of his knuckle sandwiches round your chops again?
Suck lemon.
That's why she's been in such a bad mood.
Hey, is Arlene coming or is she sitting in the bath again swigging gin?
Don't, Paula.
What are you doing tonight?
I'll go down to Boozer.
Aren't I invited?
Look, I'm busy.
Still no change, love. Oh, have you met?
Yes.
Evening, ladies. Any heavy tippers in tonight? Took them off the curry. The chickens were off. Howard was too mean to throw them out. You're sure there was only one had maggots in them, Dad? Yes. I hope to God nobody snuffs it. Aha! New blood! Where did you spring from? I'm Mike. Who are you?
Annie.
Was that a blush? God, it was too. I didn't think women still did that. Well, there's some round here that should. Ready for another round, dear? Uh-huh. Can see Poison Ivy's her usual charming self. Anyway, Annie, hello and welcome. It's a pity you might have to be party to manslaughter on your first night. Pusha Stroganoff. It's one of my masterpieces. You're a student?
Yes.
That's nice. Maybe when you're less bashful, we can raise the level of the repartee round here.
Come on, girls. We'll have customers waiting.
See what I mean?
You must be Annie. I'm Mr. Howard. Doreen, share your station with her tonight, will you, and show her the ropes? Mike, don't want your hair in the soup, do we?
Considering what's in the curry, who cares?
Sorry, are you going to look at
Two veg away. Two stroganoff, two veg away.
Table 8 away.
Table 8. Two roast beef, two veg away.
On order. Table 13 away.
Good evening, Mrs. Hart.
Good evening, Ivan.
Evening, Mrs. Howard.
Oh, good evening, Mavis.
Two curries away. Two curries away.
What can I get you, Mr. Howard?
A steak, please.
I hope you weren't planning an early night.
Gin and hormones, love. She'll be fine.
Spuds up here.
Where's your coffee? Come on. Just put them down there, lining them.
Don't forget the marmalade, Annie.
I'm off to the pub. See you later.
Oh, Annie, don't forget the marmalade.
Marmalade!
Yeah, can you bring some beer as well, love?
Hey, Walt. I bet you $half you couldn't shift a plate load of that curry. It's red hot.
You're on.
Got your bath salt, Arlene?
Good luck. Leave that, love. Get yourself something to eat.
Hello? What's Speedy Gonzales doing back?
Wait. Voila!
What's all this?
You peasants can take care of yourselves. I'm looking after my new friend. Bon appetit, Blue Eyes.
Her eyes are brown, Mike.
Not to me.
Tra.
Sorry, we finished late. There wasn't time to change.
Who's gonna see us?
See ya.
See ya.
Hello, Gareth.
I thought you might be lonely. I made some cocoa. Fancy a nightcap?
Yes.
Let's have it in my room. Come on. It's down here.
But everything's closed when you get off work. There's nothing to do.
Should we go for a walk along the beach?
What if it starts raining again? You've hardly got anything on. And it's dark. You can't see anything.
Mavis doesn't seem to mind.
Don't your mum and dad ever go out?
What's the matter with this? Come on, Mavis.
All right, then. But I'm not taking my frock off.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum. Da-dum. Da-dum.
How long were you in the Navy?
6 years.
Did you like it?
No, hated it. But they taught me how to cook. Here, have some more. Did I make you nervous?
It's been a strange sort of a day. Everything makes me nervous.
First time away from home.
Uh-huh.
Where is home, anyway?
Billingham.
Where the hell's Billingham?
If you could draw a map of Britain in the shape of the human body, it'd be buried somewhere under your right armpit.
That bad, eh?
Worse. Is your home in Glasgow?
No. Paisley. If you could draw a map of Scotland in the shape of a human skull, it would resemble a distinctly dead brain cell. You don't have to go.
I do have to go.
Do you want to go?
I'm going to go. Good night.
You'll be missed.
I've been waiting ages.
Hey, move over.
Don't make so much noise. I've been waiting ages.
Just be quiet now.
You awake? Did you see what I just saw?
It's all right. Happens every night. Just ignore him. It goes away. Night.
Night.
Quarter to 6, Mike. Dory, Paula, quarter to 6.
Sod off.
Arlene, quarter to 6.
Couldn't we talk to Mrs. Howard again about single beds?
Oh, don't be so wet. He stays an hour. You wouldn't be so pissed off if Gareth was less of a drip.
Don't know how you can do it, Paula. Some nights are so embarrassing I don't know where to put myself.
Quarter to 6. Mavis, quarter to 6.
Knotted wall.
Just one time, one day, one person would manage one good morning.
Full house away, 1 toast.
Full house away,
1 bacon, egg, sausage, tomato and a poached
one
egg.
full house away and a poached egg on order. Poached egg on order. Poached egg on order. 1 pair of kippers away. 1 pair of kippers.
1 full house, 1 toast, 1 poached egg on order.
2 full house. Come on.
Oh, Christ, how love, I'm sorry I didn't mean... Ah!
Honestly, Paula, 3 times in 1 week is getting beyond a joke. You have to say something about
I
it.
didn't even know he was there.
All that fuss over a stain on his jacket.
Where's Howell now?
Seeing his probation officer.
Don't know what you've seen him, I don't.
Even with 1 eye.
I love him.
He's a maniac.
No, he isn't. He's just a bit hot-tempered, that's all.
By the time we get back to Liverpool, your face will look like mince beef.
Suck eggs.
You've got a wonderful turn of phrase when you're in the wrong. You feeling any better, love?
I'd be fine if only they'd stop ordering kippers.
Hey, Ivan, give this back to Mike. He'll be needing it for lunch.
What did your last servant die of?
Food poisoning and varicose veins.
Next time I hope he misses your eye and fattens your lip.
When are you seeing now again?
Tomorrow night.
Fancy having to go through life with a name like Now. Do you think if he'd have been a twin, they'd call the other one then?
Have you finished?
Yeah.
And he still doesn't believe you?
Nope. Just sits there with a big grin on his face and changes the subject.
No.
Honestly, men, I don't know why we bother.
Some of us don't.
Meaning what?
Well, you should adopt yours. Or leave him alone with Ivan for an hour.
Stow it.
Still, at least you won't end up with their problem.
Paula, shut it.
What are you going to do?
Hey, listen. I could get you some pills, but you'd need to take them soon.
You do, and Howell won't be the only person round here using your head as a punch bag.
Can't you just go home?
You know she can't. She ran away.
When?
2 years ago, when I first came here.
How old were you?
34.
34? Nobody runs away from home when they're 34.
Well, I did, and it wasn't funny.
Was it a man?
I didn't know any men till now. Till now, I mean. I just had to get away. From home, from work, everything. I was ready for a breakdown.
Could have shared a padded cell with Mavis then.
Does anyone ever tell you you've got a wonderful knack of saying the wrong thing at the wrong time?
Where were you working, Arlene?
Cigarette kiosk on the station. 18 years. Never met anyone, never spoke to anyone. Just these hands poking through the window, waving money. It's like being shut away in a tomb. So one day, I just walked onto the platform, got on the first train in, and ended up here.
Just like that? No luggage, nothing?
That's right. Never been back. I'm going upstairs for a minute. Have a lie down.
Don't even think it.
He must be at least 50. But has she seen a great clod like that?
Did she really say that?
She did.
You are dozy sometimes, Paula. She loves him. She wants to marry him. She wants his baby.
Oh, yeah, well, she'd better be quick. Who else is she going to get now?
I haven't seen my mother for 10 years. So one day I phoned, said I was coming over. So anyway, I goes over and she opens the door, crying. Sorry, Ma. Wish I'd been a better son. Written the odd letter, sent the odd fiver, you know, that kind of thing. And she clips me round the ear. I'm not crying for you, son, she said. I'm crying for the budgie. It's dead and it's all your fault. I was doing the dusting. I put the phone on top of the cage. You rang, it died. So you just go away. I felt like crippin'. I haven't seen the old bag since. You got on with your mother, Annie?
But she's always cleaning. She'd have a nervous breakdown if she saw the attic here. I like the room to look lived in.
Lived in? I wouldn't let a dog die in your room. It's a mitten.
You should move in with my mother.
Has she got a budgie?
Yes.
Maybe I'll just write.
Is it worth it? For this pittance?
Two teas. Oh, cheer up, Arlene, though it might never happen. Sorry.
You must meet Gareth sometime. He's a student. Paul takes the mickey out of him. Well, he is a bit shy.
Shy? Ooh, Butch he is. Dead virile, you know what I mean?
Jump off a cliff. You got any buddy?
No. Where did you like best?
Oh, Japan, America, they were great. But after a couple of months at sea, I was starting to give the cabin boy funny looks. Anyway, what about you?
Don't know any cabin boys.
Oh, very funny, very droll. The girl's a comedian. Annie Simpson, this is your life. Go.
Born, went to school, grew, left school. Stop me when it gets boring.
It's boring.
Seems daft now. 3 more years of studying, and then I go straight back to school again. I feel like my life will be over before it can begin.
Oh, yeah. I can see the wrinkles ravaging your face already. Here, take my arm. I'll help you along, in case your tired old legs collapse.
Honestly, it's not worth it, is it? I mean, you rush down here, find a spot, get changed. Next thing you know, it's time to rush back to the trough and dole out the swill again.
Well, some of us don't have to rush. Some of us have the day off and can lie here till the last ray of sunshine disappears. Then we can take a nice bath, put on a nice frock, go out for a nice dinner, and be waited on hand and foot by some other poor slob who hasn't got time off coming to them for another 6 days.
You're not making this very easy.
No.
Any chance of you taking your wellies off?
No.
Oh, very good, Di. Well, you better go and tell Mrs. Howard halibut's off the lunch menu. Fish pies on the dinner. Pick it up.
He's still speaking.
Just.
Hello.
Hello. Are you settling in?
Fine, thanks. I was just going to make some tea. Would you like some?
Well, I think I'd rather have a drink.
Oh.
You can join me if you like.
Thanks.
Come on. Sit down. Cheers.
How on earth did you get a room like this?
Ta-da! Sit. Oh, come on. Stop thinking of me as a potential sex fiend. At heart, I'm really a geisha guy. I'll woo you with candlelit dinners and constant attention to your every whim.
until you're desperate to unveil the secret delights of my magnificent body.
What would you lot know?
Hello.
Hello.
What are you up to?
Well, everyone else is asleep. Thought I'd take a walk.
Do you fancy a walk around the castle?
Lovely. 5 sisters. Don't they drive you mad?
Only 2 of them at home now. The others got married.
Do they all live in the village?
Yeah?
Do you like living around here?
Don't know anywhere else.
It's beautiful. I'm glad we came.
Can I kiss you?
What for?
What?
No.
Do you like, Ivan?
We've hardly spoken. Do you?
I'm not sure, really. He likes me. You know what he is, don't you? He thinks I'm not.
Are you?
I don't know. Do you ever see that film, Tea and Sympathy?
Yes.
The one where the boy thinks he...
Yes, I saw the film.
But Deborah Kern knows
Yes,
it.
Di, I saw the film.
Well, so to prove that he's really okay, she...
Forget it, Di. Forget it. A girl who hasn't. A boy who thinks he can't. This, to me, doesn't sound like a happy combination. Come on. Let's get back. Cheer up. On the way home, I'll tell you some of my problems. That'll give you a laugh. Oh, boy. Is it always like Niagara Falls in here when it rains?
Yeah.
You're not going out with Nin tonight?
What with this? I'm getting too old for his style of courting. Pitch black hillsides and damp beaches when you're running a temperature of 102 and not romantic. If anyone tells you different, they're lying. Well, Mike was looking for you.
Oh.
He said he had something hot. It might have meant the mug of cocoa he was carrying, but I can't swear to it.
Can I get you anything?
No, I'll be all right. What are you going to do?
Have an early night?
Chicken.
Oh, good, you're up. Shove over. God, it's cold in here. Can I have one of those?
Yeah, help yourself. What's up?
What do you think? It's like a Swedish film in there. I feel seasick. I'm starting to get homesick too. Aren't you?
For what? I came here straight from hospital. I haven't been home since Bill did his party trick.
Were you ill?
Not ward, 6 months. Get out of Manchester, the doctor said. Somewhere by the sea. New life, meet new people. Well, I am and I have, but I'm not sure it's quite what he had in mind.
Aren't you curious to see him again?
And have a relapse? You know, if he ever marries anyone else and I get to hear about it, I think I'd swing for him.
Who are you talking about?
Doesn't say much, but she soaks it all in. Have you noticed? Someone I was engaged to for 5 years.
Some marriages aren't that long.
I'd known him since primary school.
What happened?
We saved for a house. We saved for furniture. And we saved ourselves for something to look forward to on the honeymoon. Well, till 6 days before the honeymoon. We were just hanging up the last roll of wallpaper, and suddenly Bill decides we should give it a trial run on the new Axminster. So we did. Anyway, big day arrives, he doesn't. I'm standing in church for an hour with both families coughing a lot and looking at the watches. Sends his kid brother in with a note. Sorry, can't go through with it.
No reasons?
Well, he didn't get round to the reason. Before he could explain, she'd opened his skull with a champagne bottle.
17 stitches he needed. By the time Mum and Dad got back from the hospital, I was halfway through gassing myself. It's not every bride who gets to end her wedding day lying on the kitchen floor with her head in the oven. Spent the rest of the year drugged, plugged into the mains and talking to men in white coats. Oh, well. Either Loverboy's just gone or Ivan's about to start his floor show.
Be how?
Don't those two ever talk?
Not a lot. See it, son of kids.
Bill must have really hurt you.
You can't see them, but there are 6-inch nails lodged in the middle of both hands.
What about Nin?
Oh, he's all right. Just a big kid, really.
So you don't want to marry him, then?
God forbid.
Just a friend?
Well, a bit more than that. I mean, he doesn't drag me off to the beach every night just to give me fishing lessons. Bill killed something in me, stone dead. Can you imagine how it feels to know someone for your entire life and to really believe they know you? To plan your whole future together? And not to know what's so awful about you that they just have to walk away. It's not the humiliation of it happening in front of your family and friends. It's the not knowing. I don't want anyone ever to be able to crush me like that again. I felt like nothing. You're not going to be good for me. Have a drink, for God's sake. And grab a seat in the stalls. Sleeping Beauty will be here soon. We need a laugh.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
What's she doing?
I don't know.
Are you all right, Arlene?
No!
Hello. What are you up to?
Nothing, really. I've got the day off, but I never know what to do with it.
Want to come for a ride?
Where are you going?
Get my hair done, do some shopping.
Nice car.
It was a present.
What is it about you that makes people keep giving you things?
Not my O-levels, Annie. How much longer have you got at the hotel now?
Only a few more weeks.
I think I might move on soon. It's time I was back in the city. New places. Something always turns up. Or someone. Take that one. Thanks a lot. Do you have to walk like that? You know, by the time you're my age, you'll look like Wally. Didn't you buy anything?
Just a book. I need every penny I can save. Grant won't stretch very far.
Will it stretch to a cup of tea?
Yes.
You know, Mike's taken quite a shine to you.
I like him a lot.
This has not gone unnoticed.
I expect you've known lots of men.
Very discreetly put.
Don't you ever want to get married? Have a husband of your own?
Oh, I've got one somewhere. I got married when I was a model, about your age. He was a very, very nice guy. What are you looking so miserable about?
I'm the only one I know here who doesn't have a past.
Time will rectify that. We all get one in the end.
Where is it then? The Llewellyn?
Oh, I can't go there, I'm bad.
Where are you not bad from? Come on, we'll go to the public bar downstairs. Evening, Sam.
Hello, Boris.
2 whiskies, please, Julie.
You pulled a new bird yet?
Howell, some of us don't pull birds. Some of us endeavour, in our quaint, old-fashioned ways, to embark on meaningful relationships with someone of the opposite gender. That eventually might lead to joyous consummation for both parties.
You haven't pulled her then?
Like a brick wall.
See you tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah, night.
6, Mike.
Quarter to 6.
My room?
Your room.
Oh,
Oh, yes.
Say goodbye to loneliness. Goodbye, oh yeah.
Ungraduate! What are you two feeling so frisky about?
Not frisky, bored. Very bored. What a dump. Hey, when do we have a booze up tonight? Howard said we can have the public bar after hours. I haven't been paralytic for 2 months.
Sounds good to me.
What about you, Arlene? I'm seeing now. Oh, really? Getting pissed? Hey, pretend it's leap year, you propose. Hey, fasten your seatbelt, sunshine. It's gonna be a bumpy night.
What's new?
They're on, you know, the age of romance is dead. I know. Where's my lamb chops?
Annie, it's a party, not a bleeding funeral. Is that all you've got to wear? Yes. Well, get it off. You're not going out like that. Here, try this. Thanks a lot, Mavis. I really appreciate you lending me one of your best frocks. What am I going to do with you?
Keep brushing against him, blow in his ear, and if all else fails, just grab the thing and tell him where.
Paula! No, it smell like a brothel.
How will he know?
Oh, I hate you sometimes, I really do.
That's because I'm your best friend, and that's what best friends are for.
She looks great, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, get you. Yeah, let's have a look. It's great. Oh, don't you ever wear makeup?
No.
You look about 11. Sit over here and I'll see what I can do for you.
There's loads on there.
Loads of rubbish you've got.
Hey, Cinders, what size shoes do you take?
5.
Hold on.
What's this? Should have a bit of tempting highlight on her. Come on. Give us a smile. That's it. Keep smiling now like that. That's it. That's it. Suck him now. A bit harder than that.
Late on, I'm in big trouble. It's not that late, you're all right. Yeah.
Come on, go to a party.
I'm in jail for a beginner. It's all right. Come on, they're fruit for me. I can do it myself.
Oh, who's a pretty boy then, eh, girls? Come and have a look at this. Has anybody ever told you you have beautiful eyes, Mr. Jones?
Oh, leave him alone, Paula. Come on, leave him alone. Hey, why aren't you over at the theatre watching Owl, then?
Watching Al what?
He's entered a talent contest at the Gaiety. We just saw him going in with his guitar under his arm.
He never told us.
Well, if he's going to make an arse of himself, he won't want you lot there, will he?
Listen, tell the lads we'll be back in half an hour. Come on. What? Oh, come on. If he's only here, we might see him.
You know how could sing.
You didn't know Al could do anything.
God, I hope we haven't mixed it. As bad as this lot, I hope we have.
Don't clap. It's a competition.
Let's go! Well, thank you, Les Girls, for this smashing. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce another local boy. Ladies and gentlemen, Howell Evans.
Do it for me, babe.
Love me tender, love me sweet, never and I love you so.
What's the matter with you?
Love me long. Take me to your home.
Be quiet.
For it's there that I belong, and we'll never part. Love me tender, love me long, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you. And I
Drinks. I didn't win.
Oh, yeah, but did you clock that audience? Did ain't should they were? I mean, that woman on the harp was terrible. I mean, who wants to watch an Albidi in a long frock and pearls twanging in? Oh, you look just like Elvis. Dead mean, dead moody.
How's your eye?
Which one?
Doing you're on your own.
You look amazing.
Do you mean good?
I mean different. Come on, what do you drink?
Don't know, really.
Rum and coke.
Rum and coke, please.
Listen, I know you're in a bad mood because you only came second, but would your arm drop off if you bought me a drink?
What are you two having?
We'll have a cider and a pint.
Cider and a pint. Cider and a pint.
You got any hidden talents, Nin?
Oh, I haven't got anything hidden from you, mate.
You're all right, Gareth?
Sorry, Tori. Someone's wearing an awful lot of perfume. I'm allergic to it. Gives me hay fever.
All right, for you.
Tonic, Annie. Hello now. Hello then. Pint, is it? Yes, please. What about you, Annie?
A gin, a large gin. Very large gin.
Pint and a large gin. Oh, here you go, Dory. Get that inside you, eh?
I'm so clumsy sometimes.
Do you know, we've been mates all our lives, but I'll never understand their taste in men. They still sore?
It's your fault. If you hadn't moved your head at lunchtime, I wouldn't have punched the wall.
So, there was this big dinner party, see?
Now, we can't go on like this any longer. Just tell me what you want me to do about it. It won't go away just because you don't believe it's there.
One bloody minute. You're not supposed to order a different drink with every round, you know.
Well, how will I know what I like if I don't try them?
You seem to like everything.
You're helpless, you.
Shall we, give it a whirl? Come on. Get them off. Prefer you in your wellies anyway.
Do you dance, Gareth?
Oh, no. Sorry, Doreen.
That's all right, Gareth. I'm happy to just sit here and chat.
Mavis, I got the milk float outside. Shall we go for a drive?
No.
Why not?
Nin, I know you might find this hard to believe, but there can be more to a relationship than what we're putting into it.
Like what?
Talk to me, Nin. You never talk to me.
What about?
Is that the best you can do?
What do you expect when you say talk to me just like that? Can't think of anything to say now.
You happy?
Yes.
And what's making you happy?
Getting my shoes off. My feet were killing me.
I've got to let you know how much
Didn't you like the children?
No. Oh, they were all right. It was the corgis I couldn't stand.
Do you know, this drink is the first thing he's ever bought me. I don't know whether to swallow it or have it mounted. And sometimes I feel the same way about Howell.
What?
Nothing sweeteners. Give us a song, go on.
No.
Go on, do Teddy Bear.
Don't feel like
Oh,
it.
don't be modest, Owl. Give us your all. Forget it. Come on, Owl.
Go on, the blood of the party, go on.
Go pluck your strings.
Come on. Hey, Doug, come on, we'll give it some.
Go on, Jerry.
Come on,
Come
on.
Sorry.
Funny, but it's true. What loneliness can do. Since I've been away, I have loved you more each day. Walking back to happiness. Whoop, oh yeah. Say goodbye to loneliness. Whoop, oh yeah. I never knew I'd miss you. Now I know what I should do. Walking back to happiness. I share it with you. Yeah. Walking back to happiness with you. Say farewell to loneliness I knew. Laid aside foolish pride. Learned the truth from tears I cried. Walking back to happiness. Oh yeah. Walking back to happiness. Oh yeah.
I've had enough of this. Let's go to bed. Mavis.
Not a cat in hell's chance.
How's your hay fever, Gareth?
It's still pretty bad. It's been a wonderful evening, though. Diary must be going home soon.
Must you?
You're gonna like London, Di. You're gonna like it a lot.
No. Really, Mike. What's it like to be true?
God, if you haven't found out after all you've put away, you'll probably never know.
What's that?
Treble vodka and orange. Yeah, I've had it.
Can I?
Old Hollerleg strikes again. Be my guest.
There we are.
Right, I'll look after her now.
Yeah, okay.
Night, then.
Good night.
Arlene, are you all right in there?
that's you, go and pick on someone your own age, and preferably somewhere else.
You okay?
I don't feel... Oh, God.
Annie, I brought you some tea.
What time is it?
11:30.
I'm sorry. I've missed the breakfast.
You missed 2 breakfasts, 1 lunch and 1 dinner. It's Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Well, if you will make your drinking debut by polishing off every drink they stock in the bar, you have to expect to lose a day every now and then.
But I didn't get drunk.
You certainly got sick. Listen, we could use some help. Arlene's gone AWOL. Nobody's seen her since the party. Howard's on the warpath. If you feel fit enough, stagger down.
Hello. Where have you been? So you finally swung it, how?
Oh, congratulations.
Not exactly a big spender, is he?
She's been in hospital for 2 nights, but the baby's going to be fine. And they told Nell I mustn't be upset.
Well, he obviously believes them.
He didn't at first. Anyway, it's all fixed. Registry office, Pathelli. 3 weeks on Saturday.
Oh, bloody Nora.
Oh.
I'm never going to get off. You're setting up early.
Got to get out, get some fresh air. How are you feeling? Like an express train ran over every inch of my body. What's going on?
What's happened? You didn't have to hit him with a ball. He would have killed you.
What happened? Howell went berserk. Howard sacked him.
What made him do it?
He has Aidan supply cutlery in the dining room so he can lay his tables and get off early. Some idiot moved it. He thought Paula had done it as a bad joke.
Awful.
Let's do out.
You mean all this time I thought you were lusting after my body? And all you wanted to do was to get to the bit where you wrap your lips around my uncorked capstan. Jesus, you don't even smoke. You'd said before, we could have cut out all these boring preliminaries.
I've gone out.
Shall I tell you something funny?
What?
I can't sleep without him either.
Good morning, Molly.
Good morning.
You all right, kid?
So you've made up your mind?
Oh, yes. So as soon as the season's over, we're moving to London.
Are you sure that's what you want?
I always did know. Just too scared to believe it. You helped a lot.
Me?
By not saying I shouldn't be what I am.
Don't get arrested. And if you stay in a hotel room with him, keep the door locked. He gets restless in the night.
God, I am late. 28, 29. I wish you wouldn't.
It's bad for baby.
35, 36, 37.
You sure?
Of course I'm sure.
Check again. I'm off.
Do you have to do that? Is it absolutely essential that you do that now? Well, do it somewhere else.
What's this?
A present.
Well, come on, open it. And before you go, give me 5 minutes to do your face and hair. You never know. You might get to enjoy looking like a girl.
This time tomorrow, you'll be on the coach.
Uh-huh.
The winters are long and lonely. Stay?
Can't.
Why?
But for a start, you keep shuffling 3 meals a day over me. Pints of cocoa every night. Feel like Gretel. Well, Mum, under this, and it'll be the size of a house. I think you plan to put me on the menu.
I'll change. I'll do salads. Do you like consomme? I love you.
I feel the same way.
You're all right, you know that. You do know that, don't you?
It's going to be lonely in here tonight. Even Ivan doesn't drop in as often as he used to.
You'll miss me then?
I might. For an hour or two. Expect I'll get over it.
What'll you do next?
See out the season. Brave going home for a bit. Where'd this come from?
Helen, it's a present.
Hell's teeth, that's a first. You going to wear it now?
Yeah.
Nobody will recognise you.
I think that's the general idea.
Well, that's
lovely, thank you. Can you manage?
Yes, thanks.
Thank you.